Happy Friday, February 9th. Um, in sixth grade right now, we are getting to the end of our Unit 5 on sample spaces. And I just wanted to touch base with you guys and get a little note out as to a change that we're going to be doing here with it's kind of our homework and recognition and responsibility here. As you can see, this is my sixth grade math website. This is our calendar. You can click on the date to see what we have going on. So today we were reviewing Unit 5, and homework for the weekend is to do the Unit 5 practice test. And then in Friday's students will have class next on Tuesday, and you can see on Tuesday we are going to go ahead and take the Unit 5 test. Okay, so when I look at Wednesday, because these Friday students, I had them on Wednesday last, I assigned them the 5-4 practice. So in looking at that on GoFormative, through my website, you click on Unit 5. 5.4 refers to Learning Target 4 right here. So the students were supposed to do these two links. So today, I clicked on the link, and then it opens in a program called GoFormative. Now this is what I can see on the teacher side. I went ahead and hid the names so we can't see all the names there. But this is one of my classes. I'm looking at all the responses. So this right here is kind of like a blank area, and this is a blank area. This student only did 4 questions, so here's a blank, and then these were all blank. This student did this problem, and they got these two wrong, and then they didn't continue. These students did not even do the assignment at all. So anyways, what I was showing with the students today is that, we really have to do our practice. In order for us to get better and expect to improve in math, we have to practice. And we have to practice the skills that we're working on in class. And so to go one step further, we need to start making our practice and holding students accountable for getting that done. So what we're going to start doing is we're going to start checking each day that the homework is completed. Now, homework is not it's not going in for a grade. It's meant for practice. Students can get problems wrong, but they should complete the assignment. So right here, this should all be filled in. I don't have a problem with students trying and not getting them right. Um, of course, I want to challenge them to go ahead and ask for help, whether that's from a friend, a parent, myself, a para in the room. Get the help that you need so that way we can turn these reds into greens. But, ultimately, you at least attempted it. You tried it. You gave the effort to do your practice. So that's what we're looking for. So what we're going to do here is we're going to work on this sheet. I actually built this with my Block 1 and 2 classes today. They made up all these stipulations. They created all the ideas and put this together. They created and came up with all of the consequences that went with this. I just helped kind of type it all together. So we agreed on this. If a student does not have their homework done on the day that it is due, by looking here, I should be able to see that it's done. Or if a student does it on paper, they can show me it on paper. So if they decide to not do it on their iPad, they do it on paper. That's fine. But it needs to be done on the day that it's due. If not, the student will be assigned to fill out one of these sheets. So I'm making this video to go over this with you, and then you guys will understand exactly why you're seeing this sheet come home. So they'll have to fill in the date that they were assigned to do the sheet. So basically, that is the due date of the assignment. Then they will fill in the due date of the makeup, I guess, would be the next class period. So if it's Tuesday, whatever Thursday's date is, they'll have to write in. If it's a Monday, the next date would be Wednesday, and so on. Then they'll write their own name in their math block, so we can keep things organized. And then, we wrote this like a letter. They're writing the letter to you, the parent. So, dear parents, dear mom, dear dad, whatever we want to say, I'm filling this slip out because I did not do, and then they're going to write the name of the assignment that they did not complete on time. I'm going to give them an opportunity to explain why they didn't complete the assignment. Maybe they just forgot to do it. Maybe they didn't want to do it or didn't know how to do it. Maybe they were really busy at night and didn't have time. I'm going to go ahead and give them the opportunity, but we need to keep in mind that we don't want this area to be filled with excuses. it's still our responsibility to get our work done. When we take a look at this assignment, this was 9 questions. That was a homework assignment, and they have 2 days to do it. Because I see them on Wednesday, I don't see them again until Friday. They have 2 days to do 9 questions, and they get some class time to work on this as well. So, again, 9 questions. Really, it's not that much. However, like I said, it's okay if they get it wrong. That just means they need some help. But no effort in getting it even accomplished. We need to move on past that. We got to get our stuff done. Then they're going to write that I plan to finish it by our next class period, and I will show you that it is done. Remember, this is a letter to you, the parent. You're going to need to sign right here, parent signature, when the student shows you the work has been completed. Make sure that they show it to you, see that it's done. Don't just take their word for it. Have them show it to you. They can show you their Go Formative page, and you'll see all greens on the top to notify that they're done. All right, so then these were the stipulations. If the assignment is not completed by our next class, I will stay in for recess that day to work on it. So, they already had an extension. All they had to do is fill out this top part and get their homework done. So they already had an extension. It was due, let's say it was due Wednesday. So now they have until Friday. If it's not done by Friday, even though it was supposed to be done on Wednesday, on Friday they're going to stay in for recess and work on the assignment because, they've not chosen to work on it during their own time. So we're going to give them 20 minutes of time at school, designated extra time for them to work. If the assignment is not completed within 2 class periods, I will earn after-school detention so that I can have the time to get my work finished. Again, these consequences were created by the students. They came up with the ideas. They came up with how we put this together. So I just want to go through this and explain it. After-school detentions are on Wednesdays. Again, so in this scenario, let's say that an assignment was due on Monday. They didn't have it done. They're going to fill out this sheet. They need to have it done by Wednesday. If they don't have it done on Wednesday, they're going to stay in for recess on Wednesday to work on it. If they don't have it done by the end of recess, I need to see it done by Friday. If it's not done on Friday when class starts, then they're going to get after-school detention assigned for the following week's Wednesday date. So, and again, I'm not really assigning it. They're earning it. They need extra time. They're obviously not finding the time outside of school to do their work. So we're going to try to help them out by finding the time for them. So I hope this video has been helpful. Again, all the information that they need is really on my website. And again, it all starts with my calendar. And if you actually take a peek at my calendar, I have everything filled out, kind of my planning guide here, all the way through the end of the year. So you can see when tests are, you can see what assignments are assigned. So like, for example, today I assigned the Unit 5 practice test. So that's due on Tuesday. If it's not done Tuesday, your student will start filling out that sheet. They need to have it done because we are taking a test on Tuesday, so they need to be prepared for it. So if it's not done, then they'll need to finish it by the following class on Thursday. Okay? Again, then that can be found by clicking on Unit 5 and scrolling to the bottom underneath the summative review. There's the Unit 5 practice test. They click on that, and it brings up the actual practice test right here. And our real test looks just like the practice test. So work with them. Ask them if they're getting it done. Ask them to explain it to you. That will help them in kind of understanding it themselves. So have a great weekend. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.